Hey y'all, we're taking two on this one. The first one didn't go as planned. We're here just to do a brief update on the CTFO and the CBD oil. Let you all know about a little bit about some of the products and stuff that is going on. Announcements?
Announcements. They just announced that next month there's going to be a huge company-wide CTFO announcement that no other multi-level marketing company is going to be able to brag about or to match. So we're excited about finding out what that is. There's just all kinds of great stuff going on. We've had the opportunity, which I'll let Jackie tell you about in a minute here, to use quite a bit of their products, and we're having really pleasant results. And we're always learning more and more about CBD. We've run into people, actually people we don't even know on YouTube who don't know us, and we've heard something on there that they've said it completely revolutionized their life. So.
Or people who have tried junk product and they're like, we tried CBD oil, but their product charged us an arm and a leg and it was awful.
Yeah, and that's something that's important for everybody to know is we learned this early on through our research, and then now we've even learned more as time's gone by, is there's a lot of fly-by-night companies out there that'll get you CBD oil, and what we're finding is they're charging people an arm and a leg, way overcharging, and it's not high quality. I'm not saying that there isn't some to be found, but it's not, in most cases, what we're hearing is it's not high quality. Okay. With CTFO, on a every couple of month basis, they actually have government lab tests to verify that the customer is getting what they say is in it, and it's the strength that they say. So you want good quality, and the other thing is to remember that you want to take a dosage that's enough to help you. I know Jackie's learned a lot about, if you're just trying to keep maintenance in your body, just having a little bit a day, you can take a smaller amount just to kind of keep your body, maintaining a little level of the CBD oil. And then other things will require a higher, to take like a full dose every day, once or twice a day. So, and you can't take too much. So there's no side effects or anything to worry about. But you want to get quality, and you want to make sure you're taking an appropriate dose. So we've ran into some folks that have said they tried it a few times and, well, we really didn't notice anything different or what have you. And sometimes it's the quality, or it could be they didn't know and they're not taking enough. So
there's a lot of that going on, or they won't take it for long enough.
Yeah.
Like with our CBD oil, and you'll hear people say that's why our company offers a 60-day empty bottle money back guarantee, is so that you can try it for 60 days and see how it works. Don't expect something instantly overnight and, oh, it's going to work, it's going to do this, and, oh, everything's gone and everything all of a sudden is better within one dose. Sometimes it has, depending on what your problem is, it has to build up in your system to work and to work effectively. One of the great things we found out, which shocked us, because I've been taking CBD oil for like 3 months now.
Yeah.
And I ended up having to go to the hospital, and they did all this blood work, urine work, and all this other stuff. And they tested my blood, and my husband had told the doctors, I'd been taking CBD oil and stuff. And where a lot of CBD oils on the market, you can come back testing positive for THC. Well, I had taken a dose of CBD oil that day. At that point, I was on the 10 times pure 1500.
Yeah.
And that's actually, that one and the 10 times pure 500 milligram are the only two that our lab reports come back showing that there is even any trace.
Yeah, and they actually looked for it, because I actually spoke to the doctor and they looked for it, and it was on the report, and there was literally no trace of THC there.
Which is an awesome, find. But our lab reports have even shown that there's no THC in them. We do, tell people that are in law enforcement and stuff, and because people's bodies metabolize differently, to, if you're going to have to be drug tested on a regular basis, it may be better to do the isolate, just because it's better safe than sorry, until the government can get a handle on how they're going to work with that with certain jobs and that kind of stuff. I'm trying to find the thing one of our friends had posted that talks about the difference between the water soluble things that other people claim that their CBD oil is water soluble when it's
Yeah.
not really. It is, but it's not,
Right.
is the thing. And our company actually has a patent on that, so that it's the only company that sells CBD that is able to say that it is, let's see, hydrophilic, mixes with water. There's hydrophonic and there's hydrophilic. There's a difference. The hydrophilic is the one that actually mixes well with water and in your system so that your body can absorb it better and it does more work and it can be more effective in your system. But we are the only company on the market also that has that, and the only company that has a patent on that. So no other company can say, hey, we got this. Ours is water soluble, and that water soluble and hydrophonic are two different things.
You know, while she's looking for that, and hopefully she'll find it, you know, just a word of encouragement to anybody watching this video, especially if it's your first time. You know, this is CTFO, which is CBD oil, which comes from the hemp plant, not the marijuana plant. And so this is not something you smoke. It doesn't have the THC in it, so you can get high. But the advantage is that you're getting all of the health benefits of the actual plant without the getting high part. So if you're just looking for something that's going to, you know, take care of your symptoms or take care of pain, you know, we've had people with serious ailments. We've heard a lot of testimonies from people who've had bad cases of fibromyalgia. And over some was 30 days, another one I think was 60 days. They wound up, and they were on several medications, wound up being able to get off all of them. I think one of them was still on one, and another was able to get off completely. And so, you know, with CTFO, you can be just a customer. You know, you just want to enjoy the product, which is fantastic. But there's also a business opportunity side to this. CTFO, that's, you know, there was so many things that made us want to get involved. And one of the great things about it is, you know, for years, you've heard us talking for the other video that's on our site here, that, you know, most companies, in fact, to my knowledge, all companies that are multi-level marketing, you know, I think the lowest is $300 and $400 to get started. Some of them are $500. I've known some that were a little over $1,000. With CTFO, it costs you $0 to get started, and you're an associate. They give you your free website, and you can track everything, you know, your orders for product, your customers, other associates that you bring in that want to become an associate under you. You know, we've been blessed, you know, our upline, his name is Perry. He is fantastic, and so we have amazing support from him. Actually, we've got a family of support behind it. So, you know, it's kind of an always learning process, but we continue to learn things from him. So, you know, this may be some, for us, you know, we look at this as something that we want to do to completely, you know, change our lives as time goes by and grow this. Others may just want to, you know, who doesn't want an extra $200, $300, $400, $500 a month? And this is a business where, you know, you don't have to go out and spend money. You know, you use the product, you're going to love the product, and so you're going to want to tell somebody in your family who could use some help from it. And it's word of mouth. Okay, it's not like you have to really take a bunch of time if you don't have that time available to try and grow it and build it. It's just really a word of mouth business. So, you know, to be a customer of this product is fantastic. Absolutely, I'm thrilled. Both of us are thrilled. But if you are looking for something that you can do on your own, it'll, you know, start small. Some people start very small and kind of trickle up, and some, you know, they get into it and it kind of goes quick. So
it all depends on how much time, effort, and energy you're willing to put into it.
Yeah.
The more time and energy you're willing to put into it, the people you're willing to talk to about it. You know, the funniest thing we found out is that, you know, because my husband and I are always, you know, we'll be on a lot of different live streams on YouTube and stuff, and by doing that, people are checking out and trying to see what this product is about just because of the name we have on our channel here on YouTube. So that's another way of marketing. You can use Facebook and you can use whatever platform is available to you. I mean, so the possibilities are endless, as well as, you know, we've got business cards where we can hand out business cards to people we meet and that kind of stuff. So it's unlimited potential. It's just as much effort and energy you want to put into it. And don't hesitate to talk to just anybody and everybody about it, because you never know who would be interested in making a little bit of extra money.
Yeah, and it wouldn't take long, because once you tell somebody who has a need, it could be pain or it could be an element that they're dealing with. They're going to love the product, and then they're going to want to tell somebody. And so you can always explain, like we are here in this video, that they can also become just customers, and they have the opportunity to become an associate. And the nice thing is that what better way to make some extra money or build a lifelong lasting residual income than doing something that you've tried the product, like we have. We love it.
Well, you become a product of your product, like,
yeah. And so you're excited about it, so you have a passion for it, and then it's just really word of mouth, and this thing it will build on its own, and yet you get a little bit of a reward for doing that. And
so it all pays off. This is one of our bottles of, hold on, let me put it up there so maybe you can read it. Of CBD oil. And so it's just awesome. I found one of the things that they put out right when the 10 times pure came out, after they did the conference, the gala up in Vegas. And at that time, they weren't able to sell the 10 times pure in Canada yet. I don't know if we are able to yet or not, but I think they had an issue with it, and then they got it resolved.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of back and forth because the Canadian government kept changing the laws on stuff. Yes. And our company has a very high ethical standard, and they will not jump into and just, even though it may be illegal to import it to another country, our company will not jump in until they get all the legal paperwork processed right, so they can do everything legally and by the books. So there's nothing over their heads saying they're doing this, they've got bad business practices and stuff. They have a very high code of ethics.
Yeah. And like she's saying, Canada, there was a little change in law, and so there was I think actually it was about a 30-day period that everything was kind of on hold.
Oh,
now they're
some
back
of the
on.
People who were on the CBD oil were just in tears.
Yeah, because they couldn't get it for that month.
It was helping with all their stuff, and all of a sudden now all this pain and stuff they had came back.
And here's what we found, because we do have somebody, and I won't say their name, but we do have somebody who inquired with us over the last few days about New Zealand. And so me and Jackie did some research, and it's been legalized, the CBD oil, for New Zealand, and now they're working on going through the licensing process. So CTFO wants to make sure they have, and of course the government in New Zealand, that process has gone through and is completely done in entirety before activities and product can be shipped, or people can be associates.
We currently distribute like in the UK and
Sweden.
Was it Scotland?
And
Scotland?
Let's see. Oh, Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland, Sweden, the UK, Canada, and there's actually a whole bunch more countries that are pretty soon here they're working on that are going to wind up being opened up. So think about it. Think of the opportunity, because you may have somebody become an associate under you, and then they may bring in somebody, and then that person has somebody in this new country that just opens up in the coming months, and now all of a sudden they're like one of the first in that country to be able to bring this to them, and so everybody there would be under you. So
here's a little product overview about the 10 times pure that we have a patent on. Okay, it says we were given an overview of the ECS system and the product review. Product benefits by Francis Rollins, a molecular biologist. His presentation was spectacular. Basically, 10 times pure is a revolutionary way to deliver broad-spectrum CBD molecules oil to the body by using a 10 times supercharged oxygenated oil. CBD oil consists of cannabinoids, which are not water-soluble. The process of using nanotechnology to assist in making oil water-soluble offered by competitors chops the molecules of CBD. That actually damages the molecules. 10 times pure does not damage the molecules. They are all intact and bioavailable. This is huge, and we blow away any and all competition. I suggest you read. Okay, let me keep going. This sets us apart from those who tout that they are water soluble. Supercharged oxygenated oil loves water and mixes with it. Since water is the main consistent of blood, 10 times pure process allows us to transport natural, non-processed, broad-spectrum CBD throughout the bloodstream. This results in increased absorption and potency. Let me say it again. His results in increased absorption and potency. And remember, it is a patented product, and CTFO has the only exclusive agreement with the company. We're the only network marketing company offering this technology in our oil. What happens to the potency and absorption? Well, the 500 milligram potency of 10 times pure is approximately equivalent to taking a dose of 3,000 to 5,000 milligrams. The 15,000 milligram potency is approximately equivalent to taking a dose of 9,000 to 15,000 milligrams. And so that's just one of those things that says, look, we take confidence and pride in our product. We like our product. We love our product.
Yes.
I have suffered for a long time with cystitis in my bladder, which means no sugar, not no sugar. I'm talking, you put sugar in your coffee, you're done. You eat something that's got too much sugar in it, you're done. There's no candies, no sweets, no chocolate. If I were to eat half a bag of Reese's peanut butter cups, it was going to put me in pain for 3 days. Okay, it was horrible. And after I started taking the CBD oil, it didn't dawn on me at first because I was taking it more for the physical pain and the muscle spasms that I faced being in the wheelchair. And then all of a sudden, I didn't take it for like 4 days. And all of a sudden, the bladder pain and everything that went with that came back. And I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, the only reason she didn't take it for 4 days is when we ordered the next dose, we were waiting for it to ship and ran out just a few days before, about 4 days before we got it. So she had 4 days without.
So we waited a little too long to order, but because it takes about 7 days to get to us after we order it. So, and then it dawned on me, what did I do different? I hadn't changed my diet any more than we had already changed everything in my diet. I hadn't started taking anything else otherwise that could be contributed to, hey, this could be helping or that, because we had already been trying that stuff for 6 months with no real results other than we're trying to keep it down to a minimal, and it wasn't really taking the pain completely away or the issues away that were going along with it. So we started I got back on the CBD oil, started taking it again, and then again, the pain and everything I was going through with my bladder all started to go away. So anybody who suffers with cystitis, that is something doctors don't have a cure for.
Yeah.
There is nothing they can do to fix it except tell you to, regulate your diet and figure out what triggers yours to be worse. And it's it's kind of like having a bladder infection and the pain that goes with the urinary tract infection times 10. Okay, so it is absolutely the most horrible pain you will ever feel. So just to get that to go away was like, oh, this is so nice. Like, I could actually eat stuff periodically. I don't overdo sweets at all anyway, but I can actually eat something that's got sugar in it and go back to eating a little more fruits that I couldn't eat without having to risk the pain and agony that is to follow on top of the pee and blood and everything else. You're like, so it's actually been a great benefit. So just like we tried, let's see, we got the pain rub around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Hold on, you go ahead.
In fact, go ahead. It's, I know it's right back there. I just had it a few minutes ago, but.
It's over there.
Is it? Okay. All right, folks, excuse us here. But I have lower back troubles.
Pain rub.
Yep. Yeah, you can get a little closer on that too.
Maybe.
If it'll read. There it is.
Yeah, but now it's like, is it backwards? I don't know.
Yeah. But that's the pain rub,
it's
CBD.
The ultimate deep healing pain cream with emu oil.
Yeah.
This stuff actually works pretty good.
Well, yeah, and we ordered that this time, and I'm going to tell you what, you definitely get a good amount of pain relief. Okay, I'm a believer in it, so I'm happy about that because one, I got something to help with pain. Two, I can see that there's a big difference. The CBD oil, what had I been using before when I have these back attacks? Well, I don't like taking anything that's what do they call it?
Narcotic.
Narcotic. I just won't.
And if I take it, I'm going to puke. So.
Yeah. And so, for years, I'm on one of those, I'm constantly getting a refill, always taking ibuprofen. And when I get these attacks, I wind up taking 3 or 4 a day of the 800 milligram ibuprofens. But that takes about almost an hour before I start getting enough pain relief to kind of go, okay, I'm getting some relief. When I take the drops, which the first one we tried was the 750 milligrams, and then we did the 10 times pure on the 1500 milligrams.
And the funny thing we realized is because we've tried the 1500 milligrams 10 times pure, we've tried the 500 milligrams 10 times pure, because what we're really doing is playing around to try to find the perfect dose for us, like what works individually for each of us, because everybody's different. I noticed that when we took the 750, it helped more with my spasms. But when we took
we're both kind of leaning to the 750 now.
But when we started with the 10 times pure for the other stuff, I noticed a lot quicker response time in the healing of stuff that was wrong with me internally. So if there's something wrong that needs to be healed, or you're going through something and you need that healthy cell regeneration, you're going to need the higher doses. But the higher doses does not necessarily mean you're going to get more or more effective pain relief than a lower dose.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're just specifically using it for pain, we would probably recommend the 750. If you're using it for, because you've got, like diabetes or something and stuff needs to be healing and getting better, I would recommend higher doses, because you need the more potent stuff so it can bring the natural healing about in your body.
Absolutely. And, thank God that we can speak from experience, because, we can talk to people, not just, hey, here's a product, we don't use it, but we hear it's great. We can actually tell you what our experience is, and our experiences are very good. And what's even more exciting is to hear other people talk about their experiences and hear how it, and some of their ailments completely change their life. So, it helps people get off either some, and some people say all of their medications. So now they don't have the side effects from those chemicals going in their body, and you don't have side effects from this, and you're getting all the relief that you would want for a lot of these people. So we're thrilled with it. And, if you guys are interested in becoming a customer, you just want to use the product and that's it, feel free to contact us, email us.
And we'll post the link in the description box for the actual website, our website, that you can go look at the products, read the information that's there. If you do it on your phone, there's a little bitty, like 3-line bar that drops down. You click on it, it drops down. You can click on products and go look at the products.
It'll bring all of it up, yeah.
If you want the copies of the lab reports and stuff, we can email those to you, because we have the current lab reports for every product that we sell. So
do they put that only on our site, or is
I
it
think
on
those
the
are
other
on our back office.
Just on the back office site,
yeah.
Okay.
Because they're in our library on the back office. But and we'll find out soon enough how well the pet products work, because we got some for his mom's dog, mom and dad's dog, that has arthritis and suffers from seizures. So we'll let you know how that goes after Christmas. So
we'll know soon. And again, this is just a great product, so we're glad to help ourselves. We're glad to help anybody out there that's got pain or ailments. But if you tell a neighbor about the product you love, and pretty soon after, sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's weeks or a month or two, pretty soon they've told a few people, and someone's asking, well, how do they get this? If you decided you wanted to go take advantage of the business opportunity, why not get a little something for your time for telling people? Because you're going
to tell them anyway.
You're going to tell them whether you were involved in the company or not, because it helped you. So
same thing I do with people with like oregano oil. What do you do? I don't get paid to advertise oregano oil.
Absolutely.
But it helps with my arthritis, so I've been taking it for years.
Yep.
But it's also an immune system booster. But it's what we do. When you hear something that helps and you're like, oh, well, this helps me, try it. We got family members that do sell other products for different things, and they're like, hey, try this. And, this has helped a lot of people with this and a lot of people with that. And one of them, we tried, and I'm like, I've tried that like 4 times. It is not working at all.
Yeah.
They keep trying to give it to us, but it's not helping.
If you decide you want to become an associate, okay, and
we'll post that link in the description box.
Yeah. Contact us. We're here for you. And, if you have any questions, we will get the answer to you. If it's a question we can't answer, we'll get the answer and get it to you. We're here to support you in any way, whether you're just a customer or you become an associate. You know, you'll be part of our family. We're all family. So feel free to contact us that way. Make a few extra bucks every month without really having to take much time to do it. And the more time you put in, the greater the results. Yeah, exactly.
And so it's just about balance, and it's fun. The people are great. So it's, as you get to know more people in the company and stuff, you'll see how great and wonderful they all are. Friendly, just the friendliest
They've been
people.
literally like family from the get-go, not like strangers. And one last thing here I'll add to you is Forbes magazine, and we had said this in the first video, I think, that by 2020 the CBD oil business is going to grow by 700%. So think about that.
You know what's funny is, okay, me and Bob are a little bit of nerds. We do watch the stock market a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know what's going on in the stock world and how things are tumbling quickly, the CBD oil and the cannabis market's like one of the only things that are growing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
and unfortunately, there's a lot of pain in America, and a lot of people that have issues that they're dealing with. And so, you know, that was something that we've talked a lot about. You know, sometimes, like most of the time, if you buy a prescription, doctor sends it to the pharmacy, you go down to get it, you're either paying the full price for it or you're paying the copay through your insurance. So with this, you know, what you'll find is you'll wind up either one of two things: using less and less of what you were using, and so it lasts longer. So you're not spending as much money on copays, or maybe you're not, at some point, not buying it at all. And so instead of it being an added cost, it actually winds up just exchanging the cost of what that other prescription medication or over-the-counter was. So it can almost, at some point, kind of pay for itself, because I'll tell you,
well, and the more
I've used a
people
lot
that
less
you get
Motrin.
signed up underneath you and that kind of stuff, the more money you'll make. And you know, because it's commissions, volumes. Actually, maybe tomorrow or the next day, I'll upload onto the site the pay plan and stuff, so you guys can get an idea of the compensation plan that CTFO offers in this current moment, so you guys can get a better understanding of that.
And like she's saying, that pay plan is an awesome pay plan, because I had been exposed to this industry before, and so I kind of recognize some things in the pay plan. And their pay plan, what they've tried to do is they really care about people, the people who started this. They actually care about their people. So they wanted to create a pay plan that definitely rewards you for your works. You know, not just a little bit here and more goes to the top. And so
because the people at the top of our company all have to work the same way as we do.
Exactly. They don't get paid a salary. It's just like being,
video.
We did, just like being an associate.
We're on repeat, Bob.
Yeah.
We had to stop for repeat.
They actually patented CTFO, the pay plan, so that no one else could copy it. So there's just so much exciting stuff. The more we talk, more we think of and want to talk about. But we'll be doing a lot more videos here coming up. So
yes, we'll be able to, since, you know, with the holidays coming, things are going to be a little up and down, and, you know, with kids and stuff. But, you know, so in our next video, if you see kids running around the background, don't pay attention to them.
Just remember, CTFO, and this is just my personal opinion from everything I've seen in this industry for years, is the greatest opportunity, because it has an amazing, truly, finally, there's a product that works like they said. It's an amazing opportunity, and it's an exciting future. So, you know, we invite you
They
to...
also do all kinds of other stuff. You know,
oh, yeah.
You know, CTFO has, it's called Changing the Future Outcome.
Yeah.
But they have, like, it branches off of the company they started out with, Chew the Fat Off.
Mm-hmm.
And they have, like, weight loss supplements, whole weight loss program. And there's actually support groups out there for those who are involved in trying to lose weight. As the new year comes up, we sell those kinds of products, too, that help be able to help manage weight, lose weight, that kind of stuff. We even have CBD oil weight loss sprays. One of them does not taste very good. I was like, well, no wonder why you taste that and you won't want to eat. It's supposed to be like salted caramel, but it tastes like salt. And I was like, I don't know what that one was, but it was funny. Mom wanted to try it, so we got it and we tried it and we're like, ooh, wow, all right.
This one here, the one that she held up a little while ago, I think you can see it. There you go. This is the latest one we got. And it's, I think, isn't it peppermint they say it?
Yeah,
they flavor it with? This one actually, and none of them have been bad.
This one has more peppermint in
But
it
this
than
has
the other
been
one.
the best one. This one's actually, I mean,
But they say each batch is a little bit different as
yeah,
far as the flavoring
this
of.
is more flavorful than any of the other ones.
But they have vape oils, they have gummies, they've got all kinds of stuff.
And remember all the pet products to help your pets.
Oh yeah, they got pet shampoo. They even got hair loss stuff
Yeah.
and things like that. So for those of you who are losing some up here, you want to kind of help get that growing
Yeah,
back.
exactly. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So anyway, get in touch with us, guys. It's an exciting future, and it's something that you don't remember. You don't have to spend $1 on, and to get involved, and we're here for you. So contact us. And until next time, we'll talk to you soon.
God bless everyone.
Bye.